Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how I made my wig for my Bayonetta cosplay. I started by gathering all of my supplies and pulling out my trusty custom wig head. For the first step, I shaved the back of this cheap ponytail wig I got off of Amazon. Then I installed a couple of clips around the wig to help it stay on my head. For the next step, I covered my wig in Oohoo glue and spread it out to create a hard cap. I would definitely recommend leaving more hair next time to create a better base. Next, I created this wire cage thing using craft wire and hot glue, and this helped create structure for her fun little bun wrap thing in the back. Next, I hot glued some batting onto the wire and the base of the wig. Then I took my heat gun and I kind of just made sure that everything was smooth and melted together. Next, I airbrushed the base of the wig black so that it wouldn't show through the hair. I then went through the boring but necessary process of crimping some wefts that I later used for the hairline of the wig. To create the hair wefts, I used thinning shears, normal hair scissors, and Oohoo glue to create a variety of different sizes and shapes of hair wefts. And in applying the glue, I made sure to just lay a very thin layer on both sides to create stable wefts for the hairline. And ta-da! We have a bunch of wefts ready to use. For the first layer, I used a combination of Oohoo glue and hot glue to glue all of the wefts to the ponytail in the back. After I glued all the hair and attached some ribbon and chains, I moved on to the second kind of wrap. And to create that shape, I used more batting and hot glued it down and eventually painted it black to match the base. To cover the second layer, I started by hot gluing some of the wefts in the back. And then for the front, I added a bunch of Oohoo glue and made sure to spread it out. And I laid each layer over using a comb and a bunch of got-to-be glued spray, and then finally hit it with my heat gun. Then for the other side, I added more hot glue, and then I cut it using my hair scissors. And then voila! Added some ribbon and chains using Oohoo glue and hot glue, and then moved on to the third layer. Now, the process of creating this layer is very similar to the first two layers, the only difference being that I used the wefts that we created earlier for the hairline. I then cleaned up any stray hairs using hair scissors and moved on to the bangs. For the bangs, I started by thinning them out using a pair of thinning shears. Then I used my hair scissors to cut some feathered bangs. And then finally I used my steamer to help shape it, and I hit it with a bunch of got-to-be glued spray. And that's it! Bayonetta wig! I hope you guys found this helpful and let me know if you have any questions.